So I just kind of got a little bit of a spiritual attack, and I'm just sitting here talking to God about it. And there's a lot of revelation happening. So I'm talking to God about it, and just to kind of back things up, I was sitting at a park bench looking out at the water. I was sitting by the river, and I had just found this devotional on the sidewalk. I was driving by and I saw it. I thought it was a Bible, so I actually turned around to pick this up. And I picked it up and I'm reading it, and it's a devotional daily starting January 1st, I'm assuming, but those first few pages are ripped out. It starts at January 4th. And this is all God talking to me, because January 4th, today's January 5th, and I was asking him a lot of questions, and I've been going back and forth, and today was a great revelation of how important it is for me to stay on guard, and how important it is for me to watch what I say. So for all of us, not just me, the chosen ones. So January 4th, it says complete restoration, how God changes us, and it has a verse from Ephesians that I wrote out in completion. And then January 5th, because I did both today, because why not? January 5th says, don't miss God's answer. And I'm looking at that, I'm sitting, I'm reflecting as I'm filling this out, and it's saying about don't give up, don't stop. And I wrote, wait on the Lord. But no, sorry, I wrote wait on the Lord because I literally saw an eagle fly past me, and it made me think those who wait for the Lord will gain new strength. And I have that page bookmarked actually with a zip tie on my Bible. So I'm sitting there just reflecting, writing, reading, and this woman comes out of left field, literally. And she just asks if I have spare change. And I've seen this woman around town before. She's really skinny, has a cute dog, feels so bad for the dog. The dog's all sickly and very, very skinny too. Sweet dog too. And so she asks for change. And she was like, oh, how you doing? You like something about your hat in the sunshine, whatever. I was like, yeah. And so I'm digging. I did have $1 and like 75 cents, and I'm giving it to her. And I'm just telling her, I just found this book. I'm kind of just like in awe that I found this book. And she's like, what's this? And she actually touches my Bible, and I have rebuked it, and I cleanse whatever spirit is off of my Bible. Do not touch my Bible. And then she starts saying, because I had said, oh, I found this book, and I'm kind of like, I didn't know what to say. I said, I'm up in the air. But that's not true. I'm not just up in the air. Why did I even say that, God? So I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry for saying that. I shouldn't have said I'm up in the air, because that's very ambiguous. I'm not in an ambiguous place. I know I'm held in the right hand of my Father Creator. I know that He has something in store for me. I know that He has something big for me. I may be like a little intimidated, it's a little strange, but other people don't need to know that. And I already put on the spiritual armor today, and not only is it important to have the spiritual armor, I'm just looking at my dog, not only is it important to have the spiritual armor, it's so important to also watch what we say, because our words have power. So God, I'm sorry, I take that back. I am not up in the air. I am lovingly and carefully held by you. I am your daughter. I am the daughter of the Most High. You are taking me places, and you are speaking to me so clearly. That's what I should have said. I should have said, instead of saying I'm up in the air, which I rebuke that, I am not up in the air. I am so sorry, Jesus. I am so sorry. I repent. I should have said, I am talking to God. I'm speaking to God. And then she started saying, oh, hopefully your God will. And it's like, honey, it's not your God. I should have said that too. It's not. Yes, He is my God, but He is the one mighty God. He is the God. He is God. It's not just your God. This is the God, the Creator. And she was already walking away at this point, and I just rebuked whatever spirit was that, what that was all about. And I also am learning. God did that intentionally to show me. I feel in my heart, He's showing me how important it is to be on guard, to guard our hearts, to be ready, like be calm, be peaceful, but be ready to have that sword and stand up for God. Yeah. Have a blessed day. Hope this message helped you.